it can really get very, very bulky. So what do we do here? Now this is a bit simpler like what we did in differentiation, that bracket thing, right? So you are assuming that this entire thing is a bracket of x. Okay? So what do? You're gonna, when you integrate, so it just becomes 2x plus 1. Now this part was exactly the same as what we have done earlier. Now what is the extra thing here? The extra thing would be this number here, right? So this is where you get that 2 there. Okay? Alright, so that 2 is the result of the dy dx of 2x plus 1. Okay? So this is what it means. Alright? So again here, 3 plus 1 is a 4. Times 2 is 8. So 1 over 8. 2x plus 1 to the power of 4. Again, plus c. Okay? Right? Okay? So this is how we go. Again, if you're not so sure, you have a little bit of doubt, you do a differentiation. How do you do differentiation? Bring this down, right? And then you differentiate what is inside here, bring the 2 down outside, right? So 4 times 2, you cancel out that 8, right? Yeah? So which gives you this one. Okay? Right? So this is like working backwards. Right? So one of the things about integration is this. Once you integrate it, something, if you're not so sure, something that ticked you off. So what do? You differentiate your answer. When you differentiate your answer, it should give you back your question. If you don't get that question, something is wrong somewhere. Okay? So this is a good way maybe for you to check your answer for integration. Okay? Right? So otherwise everything else is the same. So if it passes through a point, for example, then you substitute x and y to get c. Yeah? To confirm that c. Otherwise you just leave the c there. Okay? Can? One more thing. Now you would only get the most complicated on this type will be just this, like for example like this. Okay? Now what I'm trying to say here is this. You wouldn't get like an x square here. No. Inside the bracket is no. It's always just that x. So this is what you do. Okay? It wouldn't be anything more complicated than this. So it is just like this. So how do you integrate this? So 5x plus 7. Remember, you take this whole thing as 1x. And then just 8 plus 1 divided by 8 plus 1. And then you multiply by 5, which is that first number there. Yeah. Okay? Which is that first number. Okay? So 8 plus 1 is 9 times 5, so that becomes 45. And then 5x plus 7 to the power 9 plus c, and that's it. That's all you have.
So the first constant is
Yeah, that constant, any number, but the x is always just to the power of 1. Okay, so that's it. That's all you have. So it wouldn't be anything more complicated at this stage. Okay? Alright? Let's proceed 2 more parts. Okay, we do everything. I'm putting this on recording, and then we'll just send to you. Yeah, so you can. Yeah, you. Where do you want to put? Huh? You want to put on YouTube? Okay, let's try this. So what is this equal? Just that lah. Okay, remember when you differentiate e, you get e, right? So integrate e, also you get e lah. Same, right? The only thing extra is that constant. No chain rule, no product rule in integration. Okay, so that is not in the syllabus. If you proceed in that level, yes, you're required to do all that.
until natural.
chain rule. No. You have sine, cosine. Yeah, that's right.
Then got double derivation.
No double derivation. No product rule. No cosine rule. No product rule. No quotient rule. Okay, so just this.
Is it possible to double integrate?
It is. It is. Okay. Right. So more complicated will be, let's say, 3x dx. So what would this be? So remember, you differentiate e, you get e. You integrate e, you also get e. It's not a 3 down, but it is 1/3. Okay. Again, you're not sure, right? You differentiate your answer. You differentiate e to the power 3x, you get e to the power 3x times 3, right? That's why you divide by 3 lah. Yeah? See, if you differentiate this, you get this, right? That's why this 1/3, it's here. So that cancels off because this one has 1. Alright? Okay? Okay? So the answer becomes just this. Okay? Alright? So again, if it is just adding, so if you integrate, let's say e to the power 2x, let's say plus 3e to the power 5x, for example, you just integrate individually. So this become half. Okay, remember? So it's just e to the power 2x, and then you divide by, that differentiation, right? Okay, and then plus e to the power 5x, and then over 5, right? So the 3 remain because it is a constant, right? So that's it. Okay, everything else is the same. If you are required to find c, you need to know it goes through one point. That means when x equal to something, y must equal something. That you have to know to substitute so that you can find the c. Okay? Right? So this part is integrating exponential function. Okay? You think we can just do one more? Okay. Would be integrating trigo function. There is a manipulation. Okay, or maybe we do that, or no. No. We can do this. Okay? So how do you work this out? Integrate cosine x dx. What would it become? It's just sine x plus c. Okay? So integrate sine x dx is negative cosine x. Okay? Remember, when you differentiate cosine, you get negative. Yeah? Okay, again. Integrate cosine 2x dx. What would it be? It would be sine 2x and then half. And if it is integrating sine, let's say 5x dx, it would be negative cosine 5x. And then this time is 1 over 5 plus c. Okay?
5 sine x.
Alright. How about 5 sine x dx? Again, the 5 has nothing to do with that. You are only integrating sine. So when you integrate sine, what do you get? You get negative cosine x, right? And then the 5 just remain. And we're done. Okay? Alright? So you're not doing square. Okay? Integrate sine square. No. Not doing that. Alright? So that's it. So it's only a multiple angles. Okay? Like for example, integrate, let's say sine 2x plus pi. How do you integrate this? So remember, it is a sine function. So you integrate a sine function, you get a cosine function, and everything must follow that, whatever in the bracket, right? So after that, what happened? Because it is 2x, right? So it becomes, sorry, it's a negative, huh? So it's a half. Right? You integrate the sine, you get negative cosine, right? And then you got a half, and then the plus c, and we're done. Pi is a constant. Okay? Can? Alright? Okay, we will stop here on this part. Okay? For now. Alright?